Today I want to talk to you a little bit about Instagram. So if you're not currently using Instagram, you should be. It's one of the fastest growing platforms, and very similar to Facebook, its users are pretty loyal. So Instagram users are checking their accounts daily, often several times daily. So you definitely have the chance to put yourself in front of a lot of potential clients, customers, and your target audience. However, there is one major issue with Instagram that can be kind of a big bear for anyone that has a business or is trying to promote themselves. So Instagram was originally created for photographers. It does not allow for linking. So I can't create a post, like put a picture here, and then in my comments, I cannot put an actual link somewhere else. So I see people do that all the time where they'll type a link in. Well, that link will not work. So people are not going to be able to just click on it and get to where you want them to be. So what I would suggest is that we create what I refer to as an Instagram landing page, and it would be on your Squarespace website. So up here in our bio, we have the ability to add our link directing them anywhere we want them to go. So typically that's going to be your website, but what I'm suggesting is that we create a hidden page on your website that will be sort of an Instagram landing page where we can basically provide all sorts of information that supports our Instagram posts. So for instance, today I want to add a post that will redirect people to my blog that I've just done. So I am going to come into my website. I am going to go into the back end in Pages, and I am going to create a very basic, not linked page because I don't want it to show up here in my navigation. I only want it to be linked directly from my Instagram. So I'm going to create a blank page. I'm going to call it Insta, which will then mean that that will be my URL slug for this page. So if I click on settings, I will see my URL slug is Insta. So that means that to get to this, I am going to basically type in my website address /Insta, and that will get them, that's the specific URL for this page. So that's what I'll be using. So I'm going to say save. Now in this page, I am going to just add certain links, and obviously I will spend a little bit more time on this later to kind of jazz it up a little bit. You can add images, photos, everything you do with a standard Squarespace page, but we're essentially just going to link back to things that support my Instagram page. So for instance, right now I know that I want to promote this blog post, so I'm going to come to my website, find the blog post. This is the one that I want to promote today. So this is the URL for this specific blog post. So I'm going to come back into my private page and say, read my latest blog, and learn how to create, make sure you're spelling correctly, your own 404 redirect page. And then I will just paste that link here. Again, make sure that you're spelling correctly. Also on my Instagram, I also have a couple of websites that I wanted to promote. So I have Runaway Train. They have some fantastic material here on their website, very motivational. And then Eric Sambal is someone that I've also been helping recently, and his photography is just stunning. So I really wanted to kind of let people see some of their work. So I can come in and find their links, and maybe I'll say, check out Eric Sambal's photography. And you can do it a couple of different ways. So I can have the link here like I've done, or I can say here, highlight it, use my link this way, and say open in a new window and add link. So there's a couple of different ways to do it that way. I can also use a button. So if I wanted to, this is the Runaway Train Productions, I can come in here and actually insert a button that would say Runaway Train Productions. And the URL would then be pasted. Again, I want it to open in a new window and apply. So you see how I'm kind of just basically creating some, and obviously I'll probably want to put a header up here and again make it look a little bit nicer, but you see how I'm just putting links that would support what I've done recently in Instagram. Now as I continue to post, I will probably come in and start deleting some of the older material and then just add my newest links up on top of that. It could also be things that I want to share, possibly a file. So maybe like I've just created an SEO checklist. So I can put the SEO checklist here. In this case, I'm actually going to add a file. So some of these things I might leave here forever so that I could potentially refer back to them as time goes on. Let me find this. So for instance, this would definitely be one that I will just leave always. But now I have this page set up. So now I can come back into my profile on Instagram. I'm going to edit my profile. So remember that my website is, internetmarketingbyjenmaher.com or imbyjm.com. But remember that I created that specific page, and the URL slug for that was /insta. So I'm going to change it there. And now in my post that I want to post right now, I'm going to go ahead and just share a post to my Instagram account that will refer people to my bio to click the link. So let's go in and refresh. Here we go. So I've got my new post I just did while we were sitting here. This is a picture from the blog post. It has my verbiage right here, and then it says click the link in my bio to see my latest blog post with a video tutorial, and I'll show you how. And then I've got my little fingers pointing up to tell them to go to my bio. So now if someone sees that, if they click on my bio, it's going to redirect them to that Instagram page that I just made. And now they can click right here on the bio. They'll be able to read all about it, watch my video, and get all of the information that I want them to get. So it does two things. It's kind of, furthering what my message that I'm trying to put out on Instagram, but it's also bringing website traffic to my website, which helps with my SEO and also helps them potentially engage, because now that they're in here, they might potentially explore some of my training options, maybe purchase one of my packages. So it helps in so many different ways. I strongly encourage you to create your own Instagram kind of landing page. If you need any help at all with that, you can for sure email me or set up a coaching call just by coming to my website. You can actually click my schedule and schedule a coaching call, and we can set it up together. I'd be happy to help you with that. Thank you very much and have a great day.